Hi friends, I'm late, but I'm here now. I'm just logging on. I'm trying to get everything together. I'm logging on so I can see all your comments. Llama is on my screen. I was late getting home. I had to stop at Hobby Lobby, and I had to stop and get dinner. So, oh no. I am missing something that I need. And I thought, well, there used to be some back here on the back. I'll be right back. Wait 1 second for me. I have to grab a picture off the printer, and then I have to run over on the other side of the table. And hopefully I see what I'm looking for. But I'm here. Sorry I am late. Don't go anywhere. Oh my goodness. I am here, I'm here. I hope that everyone's having a great Monday. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't think about looking for this yesterday. I'm here, everyone. Just give me just a moment. I'm trying to get everything. There's one last ornament that I need, and I don't know what I did with them. But I need it for the project that I'm doing. I hope you hear me. I hope it's not too loud. I'm just going through this pile of crud on my table here. I have a whole stack of them, and I only need one. Oh my goodness. You'll probably see stuff flying across the front of the camera here in a second. I can't believe this. I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm going to do if I can't find none of those. Okay, this is not what I was looking for, but gonna have to do because I can't find what I was looking for. Hello, hello. I'm so happy you're here. Say hi to me when you hop on so I know who you are. And I already messed up my computer, so I really don't know why I can't find any of those. What I'm looking for is the little bitty tart pans, the metal ones. I had 4 or 5 of them because you know what? Instead of using that, I was gonna use this little Halloween bucket from Dollar Tree. I was gonna cut it down, but I think I'm just gonna use one of these. I'm just gonna cut one of these little muffin things out, because I went to Hobby Lobby. I have burlap, but I don't know. I'm gonna show you everything I have and then I'll get started, because this is a smashed it day, and I am recreating a request that someone requested I make from, if you know who Lizzie and Aaron is, Aaron created this, and it's beautiful, and I have a picture of it that I'm going to share at the end after I create mine. And I tried my darndest. To get everything, because I have to make it look like hers, but it can be different too. It doesn't not have to be exactly like hers. So I'm gonna make it my own by using different colors. And I am hot because I've been running around here looking for that little tart pan, and they're around here somewhere. I've got boxes and bags of stuff that I need to go through and put in a home, which I'm almost running out of homes because I have so much stuff that I've collected over the years. And be very careful if you end up making this and you use like metal like this. Be very careful because it can cut you. I'm just going to cut it down to where it's just the cup. And I'm also going to paint it copper, because the one I stopped at Hobby Lobby mainly to get some copper paint because I don't have any. And then I ended up spending way too much money because I got more stuff than just the paint. But I'm gonna try to use a pencil and try like make a design on this. Because hers had a similar design, and I went to the Goodwill by me to look for these little tart pans, and I did not find them. I just drew like a flower on it. I hope you can see it. But we'll paint that copper in just a minute. I have some Happy Mail here. I'm pretty sure it's something I ordered. But I just want to open it and see what it is. Hi Felicia, thank you for hopping on. How's your Monday? This is a cute little envelope. I think it's cardstock that they use to make the envelope. But I'm just gonna cut like at the very end of it, because I'm not sure exactly what it is. And then I can use this paper. I can use some of this paper for my ATC cards. Oh, that's what these are. Oh, I've been trading my ATC cards. And these are from a lady in Georgia. But there's a jack. The first one was a jack. This is a king. These are really cute. I'm going to have to figure out how to display them. And I these are really cute. Oh, she used a little safety pin to put a jewel on here. This is really cute. But I'm going to have to figure out which ones. I have another lady that has sent her stuff too already. So I'm going to have to figure out which ones they wanted and get theirs to them, because I told them I was waiting on labels that I ordered that I wanted to put on the back, and then I'll sign on with my name and date them. And let's see what this is. Oh, this is seasoning. So that needs to go back in the house. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have here. So I have these pieces of wood, which I have some smaller pieces that I got from Dollar Tree years ago. Dollar Tree usually used to carry a mesh bag that had an assortment of little pieces of sticks, like this, but smaller ones. But I picked this up at Hobby Lobby today for $4.99, and they have bigger pieces in here, and then I'll probably end up using the smaller ones. But I'm going to use this for my stem of the flower. I was trying to find the rolled raffia paper to make my leaves, because that's what Aaron used, but I could not find any. Or I thought I had some already that was green, but all I could find was like cream or white or whatever, and I was using it for the leaves, or I wanted to use it for the leaves. I could not find that, so I ended up getting this crinkled streamer paper, and we're going to use this for the leaves. And then I found, and I like my stuff to be more rustic looking, so I was trying to find some berries, or some stuff I could use for berries. I believe Aaron used some that were white, and I believe the wire paper was green, maybe. It might have been brown, but I found this cream because it will match better with my fabric that I'm getting, or that I'm using. And then I love this mesh type of ribbon that they have at Hobby Lobby. They do have some of this at the Dollar Tree, but I believe it's more narrow and it's like a tan color, I believe. I actually think I have some somewhere, but I'll show it to you on another day. So I'm going to use the green, and then they have this taupe brownish color, just because it's more rustic looking. And I'm going to use this in the bow. The bow that's going to be at the bottom. And then there's a couple birds on the flower the display, or whatever you want to call it. So I just picked up this set of birds. I'm only going to use 2 of them, but you get 3 for $5.99. And if you make this craft or remake it, try to get the stuff when it's on sale. You'll save a lot more money. I spent way too much money. This is another sheer brown color roll. This was $7.99. I thought it was on sale, but apparently it wasn't with the price I paid for everything I got. But that's gonna go in the bow as well. And then I have this coffee stained, it's like a muslin fabric, but I thought that was really pretty. I'm gonna put some of that in the ribbon. And here's my copper paint that I'm gonna paint. It has a blessed, this word blessed at the top, so I'm gonna stain it. And so I really like this. This is a chunky word, and I got this out of the wood pile section at Hobby Lobby as well. And then I believe Erin used paper doilies, but I've been wanting to do this project for a long time, and I just love these coffee stained or tea stained fabric doilies, so I'm going to use them. This is still a mixed media project because I'm using wood, metal, and fabric. So I just love these. And this is the fabric I'm using. So I actually got this off at eBay. I can't remember how much it was though. I don't think it was very much, but it's really pretty. It's black and like a taupe or coffee stained gingham. And then here's the tart pan. I have another tart pan that's darker and it's thicker, but I like this one because it's more flimsy and easier to work with. And I like well, you're not even going to see much of this, but I just really like this pan. And I ended up finding these I found on eBay as well because I could not find, they didn't have any like this at the Goodwill. So if you go thrifting a lot, I only run to the Goodwill if I'm looking for something specific, and if they don't have it, then I'll look elsewhere. I'll look on Marketplace. I do have a few Goodwills I could go to, but I just haven't had the time, so it was just easier for me to look on eBay, and I was lucky enough to find, I actually got two. I don't remember how much they were though. And this is a little tall for the camera. I don't know if this is the same size board that Erin used, but I did get it out of a Michael's grab bag box. I am going to try and use my heat gun and take this off, and then we're going to paint the edge, the border. I'm going to paint it in apothecary green, and then we're going to try to mimic the look of the background of Erin's, which she painted white, and then she kind of used a palette, not a palette, one of these knives she used to scrape on like a grayish black color. So I'm gonna do that too. But if I have this board behind me right here, in case this won't come off, I can go ahead and use that one. But we're going to try to heat this up and try to get it off of here. So this might take a minute, so just bear with me. And this says Wonderlust. I'm not sure what that even means. Hello, hello, welcome. I'm just trying to get this, I'm trying to reactivate the glue to get this off of here. How's your Monday been? I'm just going to check and see if it's working. If I can get these letters off, these are good letters. I can reuse them for something else. Uh-oh. Well, this is like cardboard. But it's thick. Oh boy. I can't use the back of it either because of the way it's made. Hi, Margaret. I'm glad you made it. I think I'm going to end up having to switch over to that other board because I think this backer is going to be too hard to get off here, but I'm taking the letters off so I can try to get this backer off. I mean. You know what? I'm going to set this board to the side. I'm not going to mess with that. We're just going to use this board. So this is a big one. I got this last year from Hobby Lobby. It's part of the spring shop. And this one's it's gonna be bigger than the one that Erin did. Yeah, her backer was not, I think it was bigger than the other one, but it's not as big as this one. Let me grab my paint that I'm gonna use. I didn't know I had this textured one. I'll just use the regular paint. Just the regular. Woo. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to stand up for this because of how big this is. And hopefully, one of these days I'll have more room on my in my area. I just still need to get this table cleaned off, but I'm just gonna go around this frame and get it painted real quick, and then we'll do the back side on this inside part. I'm gonna try to carefully get the inside of the frame covered as well. And this is just the Debbie's Design Diary DIY paint in Apothecary. It's a real pretty green. And then at the end, when I'm done, I printed off a picture of the one that Erin did. If you haven't seen it, you can go watch it on her. I can't remember. It's been a couple years since she's made this, so you'll just have to scroll, you know, through her videos until you find it. But Erin from LizzieandErinDesigns.com is the one that created this, and Miss Lynn is the one that asked me to recreate it. So that's what I'm doing today on the 13th of May. And welcome to my page. If you've never been here, let me know. If you're new, I'm Becca with Beck's Craft and Spot. And this is a clay, a chalk and clay based paint. Okay, I've got the top of this side. I'm just going to go down the edge of the inside of it. And there might be a couple spots that I need to put a second coat, but for the most part it looks like it's covering fairly well. So it might just be like a place I missed or didn't get it thick enough on there. after, I mean, this will be the longest part after I get this part done. Just gluing everything together pretty much and cutting the fabric out. It shouldn't take too long after I get this part done. But I've had this, well, some of the supplies I just recently got, like today I picked up a few things at Hobby Lobby, because actually I didn't realize until yesterday or today, I don't know, it's been a few, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I realized she had put birds in her picture. And I have some birds actually that she sent me, but they're real teeny tiny. So I picked up some birds from Hobby Lobby today, and they were not on sale, unfortunately. And then I picked up some ribbons and oh, I had to end up getting some streamer. I got a pack of dark green streamer paper because Hobby Lobby does not carry the rolled raffia paper. She used that for leaves. So I was clever enough to think of that birthday crepe paper stuff that you use to decorate with. I thought that would be cute to use as the leaves. I'll cut pieces to make it look like the leaves. And then I don't know what I don't remember what she said where she said she got the little bowl things, but I picked up some pips that look like they're weathered or whatever to match my look. She used black and white gingham, and I have like black and like a vintage or weathered cream color gingham is what I'm using. Whoops. See, I need to clean my space so I can just lay it flat on the table. Okay, I have that side done. I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom of this. Or it might be the top, I don't really know. Oh, my computer fell asleep. Hold on just a moment. Okay. Hi, Miss Lynn. Yes, use what you got. That's right. Use what you have. That's for sure. But I've been wanting to do this so long, and so I'm planning on keeping this project. I'll hang it up out here somewhere. So I wanted to, for the most part, do it how I want it to look. But I went to a Goodwill looking for those little candy tart things, the copper color one that she put in the center. I could not find it, so could not find any, so I was gonna use, I picked up some copper paints because I have some mini tart pans that are silver, and I was just gonna paint it, but I couldn't find them. I have like 5 of them, and I don't know where they are right now. So I just cut a piece of a muffin pan from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna paint this. I drew a little flower on the top of it, and I'm gonna paint that. I should have painted that first so it could have time to dry, because that's just like a metallic acrylic paint. Yeah, I thought so, because I had got everything together. I printed, I didn't make it on here until 7:15 because I went to Hobby Lobby after work, and then I had to pick up dinner. And then I printed the picture of Aaron's so I could show it after I get this done. And then I had already hit the live button, and I realized I did not have my tart pan, and I tried to look for it, and I couldn't find them. I thought they were on the other side of this table, but I'm still trying to go through everything, and I have so much stuff in boxes, and I started separating everything into boxes, like fall and Halloween and St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, all the things. And so I still have, I've been, well, I have the crafts that because I started my page actually like 3 or 4 years ago, but I only was up like 3 months, and then I had some mental health issues that caused me to be in a bad place for a long time. But those 3 months I still have those crafts that I made, and then March 20th I've been on doing 2 nights a week, so almost like a year and a few months. I've got a lot of crafts I've made that are just sitting around. I need to separate them and box them up. I'm going to flip this around. I still have to do the outside too, but I need to bring some more boxes home. I actually want to get tubs, because I'm sure tubs would be better to store stuff in, but like eventually I want to start doing like auctions to help. Yeah, that's a good thing. That way you know what's where. Clear tubs are good. I feel like I wanted Erin to know I was doing this tonight. I probably should have told her it was a nailed it. She might have realized what that meant if I said nailed it, but since I'm calling it smashed it, I just said smashed it. And And I'm calling my page, or I'm calling today Smashed It, because there's another crafter that actually grew her page by doing this. And I asked her if she cared if I did it. So I just, I didn't really want to copy after her so much, so I just renamed it different. Yeah, I saw that, so thank you. I appreciate it. I had so much trouble today with my phone, well, with the Facebook. Every time I tried to, like, I posted it on my page this morning, but then I tried to tag friends and everyone. I put a hashtag and then, not friends, hashtag followers and hashtag everyone. And it stayed there, but it didn't tag anyone. I saw that you liked it, but I don't know if you were if you saw the tag, or if you just were browsing on the page, because from my personal page, I follow the crafting page from my personal page, and it didn't tag me. So that's how I knew it was having issues. But I made I put it on the stories thing, and I've never done that at all before. So hopefully, oh, did it? I wonder why it takes so long. Maybe it's just being slow today. I thought about posting it in the VIP page over on Lizzie and Aaron, but I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Okay, so I have the inside all done. The inside and the top. So now I'm going to go around the edges. And I'm probably going to stand up to do that. Just so it'll be faster if I'm standing. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. I was going to mess with her today, and because I asked her if she could, she may not have been at Aaron's today. Because I sent her a message asking her if she could measure the picture frame for me. But she looked at it but never responded. Because I'll show you, I don't know if you were on here when I was trying to get the other frame apart, but I had a smaller frame that I was trying to take apart, but I felt like it was too short, so I just went with this one. This is the top. It's got the hanger on it. But I'm going to show you this one. See? It's a lot smaller than, I think this one is smaller than the one Aaron has too. But I was trying to get the letters off of it. Because these are really nice letters. I can use these for something else, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. This is cardboard, and it seems like it's going to take some effort to get it off, so I just figured I'd just go ahead and use this one because I plan on keeping it anyways. Okay. I have this side done. Now I'm going to do this side. I'm actually going to do the bottom and so it'll dry. I am not sure. I am using Debbie's Design Diary DIY Apothecary. I'm pretty sure the frame that Erin used, she did not even have to paint it because it was already that color. But it shouldn't really take that too awful long after I get this painted. It's just a matter of getting the fabric cut and getting everything glued on. Yeah, I don't think, it seemed like she was not there when Erin was live earlier. It seemed like she may not have been there. But I was going to ask Erin if she could do it when she was live, if she could measure it and then let me know after she got done or whatever. But I'm not sure that this is dry yet on the bottom. I'm afraid to set it on the floor. She does have new paint. She sent me a sample of it, but I can't remember what the name of it is. It's a real pretty pink that she sent me. And I think I used it on something. I'll show you. It's right here on my shelf. I'll show it to you. It's real pretty. Okay, so I have this color done. Actually, I'm going to set this out of the way. I'll go ahead and paint the tin, and then we'll come back and do the background. I wish I could. She sent, this is also like a chalk paint. It's real thick. She didn't attach the name of it. She sent like a postcard, and I don't know where the postcard is. or if I even kept it. I have a bad habit of not bringing any cups out here for my paint water. I should next time I'm at Dollar Tree, I should get the bag of styrofoam ones. That way, when I take the brushes in to wash them, I can just I can just throw the cup away. I'm so bad about taking care of my brushes. But I did, where did I see it at? I saw, it was just the other day on, I'm just going to use a flat tip brush. Solo cups, those are good too. But I think the styrofoam ones, you get more cups in the bag at Dollar Tree. I'll have to look next time I'm there. And I've had plenty of these, but I probably don't have any now because my kids are all grown. But I think it was on my Southern Adornments page. The Tamara Bennett, the lady that from Southern Adornments, she that's who I do door hangers with. But okay, so this is metal. I'm gonna put a layer of Mod Podge on it because the paint is not gonna stick very well. And I'm just going to use a toothbrush to spread it around. But I'm sorry, I squirreled. I was thinking about doing this and forgot to finish my story. But she mentioned that something good to use while you're cleaning your brushes is a lice comb. And I'm sure because the prongs of the lice comb, they're metal and they're really close together, it helps get the paint out of the brushes. So I'm gonna look in my drawers to see if I have one. I should have some somewhere, unless I throw them away. But who would have thought, or whoever thought about that is genius, I guess, is what I should say. Okay, so I'm covered all around. And you can get toothbrushes in like a 5 or 10 pack at the Dollar Tree too, so I might just start using toothbrushes to do my my gluing with my Mod Podge. Now I gotta wait for this to dry. I felt so bad last week, I think, and I'm still not fully well because I still have a bunch of mucus. I'm still having to blow my nose. I'm still coughing phlegm up out of my chest, but I'm pretty sure I had a sinus infection I've been fighting. I was miserable all last week. It started over, I'm pretty sure it started last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but a week ago Sunday. I woke up with a sore throat
and then it just got worse from there. I don't remember losing my voice. I might have. I was like out of it all last week. I only worked 2 days last week. I called in on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I worked, but I did not feel good at all, and I just did the least amount of work that I could, pretty much. And then Thursday and Friday I didn't work either. I didn't work Thursday because I felt like total baloney on Wednesday at work. I cannot walk around moping around at work not really doing much of anything. There's no point in me being there if I can't, do what I need to do. And Friday I had requested off because I watched the kids for Kia on Thursday night, and I forgot to take my medicine. I forgot to take my cold medicine over there, and I forgot to take my narcolepsy medicine over there. So I could not fall asleep whatsoever. I was miserable, tossing and turning. And then Braxton, my grandson, woke up knocking on his door, Nani, Nani. So that broke my heart. I didn't want to leave him in there awake, hollering for me. So that was probably about 1:30. So I took my pillow and blanket in there and laid in his floor on this Spider-Man thing that he has. Hi, Miss Janet. How are ya? Glad you're here. I'm just trying to dry this. Will Mod Podge dry with heat? I can't remember. I think I'm just trying. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Lynn. I'm just trying to dry it real quick so I can get the paint on it so it can dry. Hopefully it's dry enough. I'm going to start painting it. This is Deco Art Americana. The Deco Art acrylics are what I like using when I'm doing my door hangers. And this is $1.89 at Hobby Lobby. I believe it's that much because this is a metallic. They're unless they raise the prices, their regular acrylics are only 99 cents. I'm gonna need some more paint. I do have those little candy molds. I was hoping that they would be here by now, but it depends on how this looks when I get done, when I get it attached or whatever. I might replace it when the candy molds get here. Whoops. Uh-oh. I'm going to dry this and then put a second coat on, but this is what it looks like right now. I keep forgetting, my heat gun used to stay on the floor all the time, and then I have this wood thing my husband gave me, but I was using it on another backer that I was trying to use, but it ended up not working out. It's too small anyway, I feel like, so I'm glad I started using the bigger one. Hopefully this will be covered with 2 coats. And I did draw with a pencil. I drew a flower on the top of it, but the paint covered it up, so you can't see it now. And we, I guess to build morale at work, we did a team building craft day. And they put me in charge. They know I'm crafty. But I did it at another job too. I gave them I emailed everybody 3 different pictures and asked them to tell me which one that they would want to do, and whichever one got the most votes would win. So today, for the first craft day at work, we did rock painting, and it was pretty fun. Oh, yeah, Miss Janet, I was thinking about posting about my Smashed It days in the VIP group and on Lizzie and Aaron's page, in case somebody else might want to come and watch, but I didn't, because I didn't know if it was allowed or not. Whoops. Alright, so this is pretty covered. I think it looks fine. The light is, it's covered all the way around, so I'm just going to let that dry while we do the inside of the back of the, it's usually not allowed. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So now, this is I tried to match the green. This might be a little lighter because this is the apothecary. And the sign that Aaron used was already painted that color. So her backer came from Michael's in the grab bag boxes, and so this one came from Hobby Lobby from the spring shop. It was just plain. It looked just like this, only I have painted the border, or the frame part, I guess. So now I'm gonna put white on the inside, and then I'm gonna mix some black and white together to scrape on like she did. And it doesn't help that I don't have a very big space, but I'm gonna manage the best I can, or I'm gonna try to manage the best I can, I guess. And I'm gonna stand up for this part too, so everybody can see what I'm doing. And I'm just looking for this so I can open the box. Glue gun fell. I just picked it up so I can. And this is the White Swan from Debbie's Design. MiltonsDaughter.com. Lori over there is really good. Oh wow, that's good. A good chore. I don't like doing dishes personally. My husband does ours, but I'm gonna just use one of my old chip brushes. So I'll do them once in a while. I'm so short that anytime I try to start doing them, the sun is in the back of the house and it shines right in my eyes. I don't really like where my sink is located. I'm doing it backwards. I'm gonna paint the center, and then I'll go around the edge with a smaller brush. I'm going to be off screen in a second. I'm just doing the other end of it really quick. And I probably will have to go around and maybe touch up a little bit of the green because I just got some white on it. Topanga, yes, it comes out later this month, so you'll have to wait. I'll have to check. I think it comes out on the 17th, but I'll have to check to be sure, babe. Is that the movie you want to go see? I think it's going to be really cute. Okay, just checking. Okay. I was just thinking that that's the movie I picked just so I could put something in your card. So if you wanted to go see another movie, then that's fine too. But I thought that movie looked like it would be cute. You gotta watch using chip brushes because the bristles like to fall out as well. And if you don't like streaks in your paint, this is not a good brush to use either because it does leave streaks. This is going to turn out so cute. Hopefully it looks just as good as Erin's. Okay, I have one coat on, so now I'm going to dry it. The streaks do give it character though. You have a surprise for me at your house? Okay. I think before I put the second coat on, I'm going to go around the edge with a small brush. And this might take a second, because I'm trying not to get it on the edge of the frame. If I can get it real good this time, I won't do it again. I'll just do the center. It's not even summertime yet, and I am sweating already. My computer fell asleep. Come on. Turn back on. Oh, well, it kicked on me all the way out of Facebook. Hold on just a minute. Let me get back in here. Here I am. right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know. I'm going to touch up the green too. I'm trying not to get it on there, but sometimes I can't help it. I probably should have went around the edge with the white first and then put the green on and then did the center. Yeah, I got a lot of white on the green, actually, it looks like. Maybe I won't do so bad on this other edge because I can see it better. I guess I should have turned it around. I should have started on this other side and then turned it around, because I'm not doing that bad on this top part right here. Great. I'm glad your dishes are done. Okay. I'm sitting, my back's hurting from bending over, so I'm sitting down now. I don't know how, but I got super close over here on this side. Okay, to do this other end, I'm gonna flip it around. Trying to concentrate so I don't get the least amount of paint up on the edges as possible, but I'm going to go ahead and do the center again before I do the green, touch up the green, because that way it'll hopefully be dry. But I think I got one good coat on it. We'll go ahead and stand up to do the center again. Excuse me, my nose is running. Something in my paint. Okay, so I'm done with that for now. I'm gonna have to have some of it to mix with the black, but I'm gonna try to touch up this green. I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I should have took a baby wipe and wiped this down before I started painting, because I have some dust bunnies stuck to it. And I'm just going over the white that I see on this front side, on the side closest to you guys. I'm going to cover it first, and then I'll flip this other side around. And if I can't get it all covered, I'm going to try to get it as close as I can. If I can't get it all covered, I'm not going to worry about it because it'll just make it more rustic looking. And I don't want to get any green on the back. So I'm just going to get as close as I can with it. Something else that I just thought of that would be good to get from Dollar Tree to have on hand is dang it, is a pack of styrofoam plates too. That way, if I need to mix colors together, I could, like when I go to spread the black and white together, I'm going to have to use some aluminum foil or something that I have out here because I don't have any plates. I don't even have any in the house right now. When I get the cabinet that I'm getting from my uncle, I'll have a place to store them, stuff like that. I'm going to end up using that for my paints too. I have them on these shelves over here, but I feel like I need more room for my crafts to sit on. So when I get that cabinet behind me, hopefully I'll be able to push my table out further so you can see more of the back wall. I feel like I need to flip this around because, well, let me get this down here. Oh shoot, I just got it in the white. I'm probably not even going to worry about it. Okay. My nose is running. Now I'm getting the green. I'm getting the green on the back. I'm probably going to just leave the white. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I'll probably just fix, I'm going to still fix this green. But if I get green on the white, I'm just going to do that off camera. because I don't want to fuss over this board or this frame too much for too long, you know what I mean? I'm just going to get the green, and then I probably could use one of those smaller knives and go around with just some white and just scrape it around on the flat surface. It probably won't take that long at all. Goodness, I just have this one top part to do, so I'm just gonna do it like right here, but you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing for a minute. This last corner to get. All right. I know this is, and I have it upside down. So this is what it's going to look like for a second, and then trying to see if I see any aluminum foil anywhere. And I don't. Hold on just a second. I'll have to use a brown paper sack. Where can we cut it? Let's see. Where is my... I don't see my my black dubbies. So I don't see it, so I'm just going to have to use some of this apple barrel acrylic, and I'll mix it in with this. Hopefully it'll work. And I'm going to use a smaller, I'm going to use this size knife. And I'm just gonna, I didn't mix it all the way. And I'm gonna set this in my chair while I do this. Can you guys see it good? I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm just gonna scrape it up. I think I'm going to do it up one side and then I'll flip it over and do it down the other side. And this is soaking into the paper on me. And I'm almost out of this too, so I'm just adding some of the darker color in there. So that's one side, and then I'm going to flip it. It's Shawanda on here. Hey girl, hi, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. I am, this is my Smashed It day, the 13th of the month. And it's like I nailed it. I'm recreating a request by Miss Lynn. Erin's tart pan flour, the big one she did a couple years ago. That's what, so the 13th of every month I'm going to start doing requests, or I started, today's my first day doing requests to recreate something. And I've got my heat gun on my ankle on. Burning my ankle off. I'm running out of the white here, so I'm going to add some more white. And then this is Pavement by Apple Barrel. It's one of my favorite gray colors, but it's not a chalk paint. I didn't think I'd be able to do this, but it's turning out looking pretty cool. Okay, so this is the bottom. How's this look? Does it look like it needs any more anywhere else? Or does this look good? Oh, you're feeling bad. What'd I miss? I missed something. Thank you. Does it look like it needs any more, or it looks good? Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and dry it then. I'm just drying it. Thank you, Miss Janet. I do too, Shawanda. I love how this looks. I'm going to scrape it in a couple places because there's a run right here. I guess I can lay it. I'm going to lay it like I had it a few minutes ago. That way it won't run if it's laying down. Did everybody have a good Mother's Day? I hope so. Thank you, Shawanda. You'll be able to see them all real good. They go all the way up and over my shoulder. You'll be able to get up close and personal, you and Lizzie both. Okay, for the most part, this is dry. I can hit it with the heat gun again, but let's go ahead and start getting our flour together. I'm gonna get all this paint out of my way. Oh, I'm sorry for the nose. I still have that yup going on. This is going in the trash. Get rid of this paper real quick. Yeah, I can't wait to meet everyone in October. It's gonna be so much fun. All right. So I have the same tin that she used. I got mine off of eBay because I couldn't find any in the Goodwill around me. And I think she used a hammer and hammered this sucker to flare it out a little bit. And I don't have a hammer, but I've got this thing that I used to have a shelf on. I'm going to use it. It's going to be loud for a second. Close your ears. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have my husband coming out here seeing what's going on. Okay. This one might be flared more than hers, but it's okay. Look, I made lines in my paper. That's funny. All right. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to use, I probably don't even know where it's at. I have a box somewhere that has really cool paper doilies that are brown that would look really good with this. But I think what I'm going to do is start off with the gingham fabric. This is, I'm recreating the big tart pan flower that Erin did from LizzieandErinDesigns.com. But it just has to resemble hers. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So I'm going to try to cut a circle. I'm not good at cutting circles. Oops. I just bought, don't fall, I've got a big hunk of bunch of stuff right here next to me because I've for the most part this side looks a lot better than it did. Hey Michelle, how are you? I got me some new scissors for fabric because all my scissors I end up using for everything. So I got these today at Hobby Lobby. They were unfortunately not on sale. These are $21.99. They're spring loaded. But they're not, there was some that was like 30 up there, the Fiskars. And this is Singer, like the sewing machine. So I'm just going to cut a square first. And then I'll cut the circle. I should put a tag on these, and they have a lock on them too, so they're really nice. Fabric only is what I need to write on there. Hi, Miss Lisa. And I'm going to use my pencil and kind of put a half circle on this because, like I said, I'm really bad at circles. It's nice seeing everyone on here. And I'm more of a rustic girl, so that's what I'm going for. It's the rustic look. I just folded these in half so it'd be easier to cut. And I'm going like outside the line that I drew on here because I'll fray it as well. See, this isn't even a circle. So I'm gonna have to trim it down a little bit more. Look, I'm as bad as Erin cutting circles. Nope, that's not big enough. Just trying to find something. Am I losing my... Oh, there it is. Look. Let's see how I can do with this one. Just concentrating, y'all. Okay, that's better. But it's got like a little dip right there, but I'm gonna go around this and fray it anyways. So hopefully it won't matter much. I actually have a tool somewhere that frays fabric, but I don't know where it's at. And you can also use your sanding block as well. I have burlap and I also have muslin. Which one do you think would be better? The burlap is just the regular brown, and then the muslin is just the cream color, the whitish off-white color. Okay, so I just frayed a little bit around to make it look old. So we're gonna have that on there. I have these two doilies that's coffee stained. And then I have this, or I have a bunch of this muslin. I Could put a little bit of both of them on there. I keep grabbing these and they don't cut. I think I might use both of them. I thought so too, Miss Janet. Thank you. Okay, now if I could get, I'll use this guy to make the circle on this one. Get something that I can see though. Set that out of the way. I need one of those things that you use in school to do circles with the pencil and or the pointy thing and then the pencil, and you, it's something Proctor, I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think that's what it's called. Sorry, y'all, my nose is running like I don't know what. Okay, that turned out pretty good. And I'll fray that as well. And then I've been wanting to do this ever since Erin did it, so I'm so glad, Miss Lynn, that you requested it. Because it seems like I don't ever have time just to craft, to be crafting. I probably do, I just don't make time like I should. I want to tell you guys so bad about what I'm doing to Erin for our craft challenge, but I don't want her to come on here and hear it, so I can't talk about it. Yeah, I'm recreating Erin's large tart pan flower that she did a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure it was a couple years ago. It was after they moved into the house they're in now. Do you? I love sending her surprises. No, not yet. I'm gonna ask her about it on Monday when we do. I think this Monday is our craft night, right? I'm gonna ask her when we can talk on the phone or whatever. Because she doesn't know it, but what I'm going to tell you guys, I can tell you guys this. I am doing a plot twist on her. Because she's the queen of craft. She's made everything. It was so hard for me to pick out 5 items for her. Okay. I sure will. Okay, there's the muslin. And then I'm going to go ahead and fray out a little bit around the burlap. Yeah, they're all from Dollar Tree. Except for one thing. But I don't know. Okay, so I guess I don't know if she'll come on here or not. I hope not. But so what I'm doing is I'm gonna write a note in a card telling her that I've sent her I'm doing a plot twist on her, and she's actually going to. Why? She will. Why won't she? Michelle, she should. I'll do a craft challenge with you. Okay, so this muslin is not small enough. She said no way. What? As long as I don't have to paint no portrait, I'm not painting nothing. Because I already know you do. You paint better than me. You are. You are totally awesome. I'm just trying to make this smaller. I don't want to have to cut around it. I know you do. But your paintings are, you could sell those for a lot of money. You're very good at that. See if there's like craft fairs in your area that you could set up a booth. I just found out that there's a craft place like 10 minutes away from me that they do craft fairs. And I never knew before that. I found them on Facebook here. Look into craft fairs. I'm sure people would buy from you. Sold nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, this is not. Come on. I'm just trying to make it smaller still. I have a smaller. It fell on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut around this again. What I've got frayed so far, I'm just gonna cut it off and then fray it again because it's still not letting the burlap show. And I want the burlap to show, and then I have this other small doily. Okay, that's better. Hi, Miss Kathy. That's right, Miss Kathy. Different places. Different places do attract different people. Almost got this frayed again. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. And it's almost too small now to go behind this piece, but it still shows a little bit. You're only going to see like the frayed part, which that don't look too bad. And then let me see here. Now remember, this piece in the center may get changed because I did order some of the little mini, and I think I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. The little candy mold that is in the center, I did find some on eBay. I don't remember how much they were though. They're on there for different prices. But if you have a variety of thrift stores around you, just keep looking for them. See, I cut it down so it's shorter. I think that'll be better. And dang it, I just used my brand new scissors that I said I was only going to use on fabric. I used them to cut that metal. So this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to glue everything down. Oh no. I know, Miss Lisa. If only Facebook had a don't do that button and sent me a horn or something. But does that look okay? See, this is more my style, more vintagey, rustic. That's a good idea. That is fabulous. Thank you. I didn't make it long enough. I'm gonna have to cut another piece so it's longer. Or maybe that'll work. I was gonna try to tie it twice, but okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing this stuff on. And this is, I think that's some cheap hot glue, but hopefully it'll work. There's that piece. And then I have my bigger coffee stained. This is going to be interesting. I'm just gonna try to put some glue on each one of these little toppers where there's plenty of fabric. And then put some right in the center. Oh yeah, I don't have any, I don't think. That would work really well though. Thank you. And this is still a mixed media project too, because it's fabric, fabric, metal, and wood. But I think the only thing that I didn't use, that I'm not using, is paper, which Aaron did use paper. The paper doilies. I just really love these tea stained ones or coffee stained ones. I wish my muslin was just a tad bit bigger. It looks off to me. I hope it looks all right. I'm gonna re-glue this down because I don't think it got put in the center. Is that better? And I'm just going to tack this down, but like I said, I might end up changing it. It depends on if they're really the smaller size ones that I think they are. I ordered two sets of 2, and one came. Oh no. The one set already came, and they're way too big. Aww. Thank you, Miss Janet. Okay, so now I'm gonna stain my Blessed to get that so it'll dry. And here's my stain. My spray bottle of water, I don't see it. What did I do with it? Well, oh, it's behind me on the floor. I don't know how it got way back there. And I'm just gonna get this a little damp. Just don't, so it doesn't soak up all the stain. And I'm looking for baby wipes. I should have some somewhere. But of course, they're not here. I think I did take some in the house the other day. Thank you, Miss Felicia. It shouldn't take much to do this. So I'm just going to go over the top. I'm super excited about getting this done. It probably would have never gotten done if I didn't start doing this. Smashed at night. How many of you guys remember the one Erin did? Do you know what I'm doing? Which one I'm recreating tonight? You do, Miss Felicia? Great. I figured you did, Miss Janet. You remember a lot from what Erin's done. And you remember a lot of stuff that isn't even really craft related either. I wish my memory worked that great. Okay, so there's the Blessed. That's a real pretty medium shade of I used the Waverly, I used the Waverly wax from Walmart. And I'm just going to take a scrap piece of this muslin and get it wet a little bit. And then kind of wipe it down and make it a little bit lighter. Just a tad. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to set this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull this over here. And this is dry. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. There is some wetness right in this area, so I'm just going to see if I can dry it a little bit better. This is so cool. Okay, I'm going to stand this up so I can try to get this less centered since I don't have very much space. And since this is thick, this is like really thick, I got it from the woodpile area at Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to like raise it up or anything. I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. I'm sorry you guys can't see me right yet. And that's what it looks like. I'm going to grab some Jenga blocks because I am going to raise the flower part up just a tad. And I have these big Jenga blocks. I don't remember where I got them from. Unfortunately. Because I don't think Dollar Tree ever carried this size. So I'm thinking I had to have gotten them from Walmart. Maybe. Honestly, I don't remember. I've had them for a while, but I'm going to use those to set the flower up a little bit. And I really wish I had something else I could put underneath this. I really need to clean my table off because this table is huge. But I know my backer is wide enough I really don't have to use the Jenga blocks, but I'm going to because of the way I'm thinking she did her stem. I think she had some, like, had part of one going up underneath that or something. And I'm gonna, at least for a long while, I'm gonna keep this for myself. So I'm going to just use hot glue because it's just gonna hang here in my craft space. But if I decide to maybe like hang it on my porch, or if I were to like sell it in an auction or something, or make another one and sell it in an auction or give it away or whatever, I would put E6000 on it, just in case they somebody else wants to put it outside on the outside of their house. Then then it won't have any issues with like the glue reactivating. You know what I'm talking about. All I can think about right now is my nose running real bad, so I'm not thinking about the flour. It's off to a great start, isn't it? Did you? I love this. I've been wanting to make it forever. Ever since Aaron made it. I just haven't ever took it. I've never like taken the time to make anything for myself because I'm thinking of stuff to make for you guys. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm sorry guys, my nose is running like a faucet. Now this is I do have the smaller pieces that I use sometimes that I got from Dollar Tree a few years ago. Hi everyone. I am too, so much, Miss Janet. Now I already have a request for next month, but you guys send me pictures of stuff you want me to do, so I'll have a few months ahead of time, and I'll be able to get the supplies and everything. I got these at Hobby Lobby today. They're bigger than the ones that I have in my container that I got a couple years ago from Dollar Tree. I don't think Dollar Tree carries them anymore, but I haven't seen them in a while. But I'm sure this bag was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. Not on sale. I spent way too much money at Hobby Lobby today. But I'm just going to start putting some of these guys together to see what's going to fit and look cool. I wanted to like use the bigger pieces instead of the smaller. That might look okay down here at the bottom, kinda. I like the ones that give it a little crick in the stem. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. I love it. Can you guys see it? I haven't glued it down yet, obviously, but it's so cool. Yes, me too, Miss Lisa. The naughtier, the better. Do those look cool? Love it? Great. Okay, so I need a piece of cardboard, so bear with me just a moment. Actually, this piece right here will be perfect. I'm just going to cut this off. I'm not using my fabric scissors. I'm actually going to use, I can save this for another craft, but I have some, I've never used this before. It's, shoot. Let me cut it off of here. Y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Vegetable soup mix. It just looks like seasoning, but I don't know. It says spices, gourmet food without the gourmet price. For every dish, it's delish. I'm gonna have to look up on what to put that in. But I need to get a move on because what do I do with my scissors? My battery is about to die. And if I have to, I do have a phone charger out here, but I've got my microphone plugged in right now so you guys can hear me. So if I have to, I can always plug it in, but it might be, we might have a difficult time hearing. I'm just gonna wet this for a few seconds before I peel it off. And this is pretty good. This is pretty good boxes that they use, so hello. We lost somebody. I thought it was an 8 for a minute. Last time I looked, we had 7. But right now we only have 6, so I'm not sure who left. But I appreciate you guys being here tonight. And this is my normal night, Monday at 7 Eastern Standard Time is when I'm here. And then Thursday at the same time, 7 Eastern Standard Time. And the 13th is the day that we'll do the smashed it. And if I get if I start getting like more people that want to see this kind of thing, then I'll add more days. But the 13th of March is my birthday. That's what the 13th represents, is my birth date. I just have a little bit to peel off of here. I'm not too worried about getting it all off, really. I'm sorry, my nose is running. I need to make a list. Craft area supplies. What did I say earlier? Styrofoam cups for my water, so I can just take them in and dump it out every night or every time I craft. And then styrofoam plates for when I need to mix paint. And then Kleenex, which I remember growing up, my mom always bought the Kleenex brand, but Dollar Tree has Scotties, and I love those tissues. Love them. Oh, thank you, Miss Lisa. I am feeling better today compared to what I was feeling last week. Last week was horrible. I think I've been fighting a sinus infection, and now my nose is just running like a faucet. Horrible. I don't have the sore throat anymore, thank goodness. I don't remember how everybody gets all the paper off. I guess I just didn't let the water set long enough, maybe. But this doesn't look bad. It looks kind of cool. So that's going to be our plant holder, our flower holder. But right now I'm going to start. And look, if you want to do this project yourself, and you want to get if you want to make the leaves out of that twisted raffia paper stuff, you're going to have to order it from somewhere online. But the Amazon does have it, and I'm going to order some. But since I needed it today, because Hobby Lobby didn't carry it, I just got the party streamers in the dark green. I'm going to do my leaves in this because it's crinkled like that raffia paper roll stuff. So hopefully it'll turn out good. But I'm going to start gluing these pieces down for this little rustic. Oh yeah. Yeah, it'll work. I thought that was a clever idea, actually. Trying to figure out which way I wanted this to lay. Trying to glue my fingers together too. I got glue on my thumb and my pinky. Just have 2 more of these. Okay. I'll show you what they look like. Whoops. I don't know how I'm going to show you this up close. Normally I'll show stuff up close. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Now, now I'll do these. Okay, so she's got 4 little things of berries. And I'm just going to hopefully these will work. I don't know how sharp these are. Okay, I have 4 pieces of those. And I'm just going to use a pencil and wrap this around like a corkscrew. And then pull them out a little bit. And then, let's see. What in the world? Oh wow, I think this was made this way. I'm not sure, but it's got like a bunch at the top, which is fine, I guess. Okay, and one more. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the cardboard on here. We're almost done. You just have to do the leaves. The leaves, the bow, and the birds. Excuse me. And I guess we could go ahead and do the birds. Get those done. I guess you're wanting to be placed because your little metal part came out already. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this one because the other bird faces the other direction. So there's one up here. Which I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to put a little bit of moss up here for the bird to sit on. Alrighty, and then I'm already out of glue again. I'm going to grab some glue sticks. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was going to run out. Okay, I'm gonna also put some moss inside of here, inside of the planter, so the bird can sit on some down here as well. And trying not to burn myself. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and show you these. I'm going to set this up behind me, and then I'm going to show you what I have done so far. Set it up behind me so I can get the leaves made and the bow. I think it's pretty fabulous. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I love it. I love it. Okay. This birdie didn't work. I'll save it for later. So, let's go ahead and get some leaves made. Looks like I need 3 of them. I used to have this stuff all the time when my kids were little. I didn't think I'd ever have to buy it again. Thank you, Miss Janet. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Thank you, everybody. Oh yeah, you'll have to do that some night and show me how. Show me how. Show me how. I'm using the wrong scissors. My new scissors are for my fabric. Miss Janet, what are you talking about? So I'm just gonna draw some leaves on here. I probably didn't need this much. No, my new ones are teal. I do have 2 pair of these, but they're both the same. They're both the same age, so. Oh my goodness. These are not going to be the best leaves. This paper is really thin. But I thought it would be cute. To like pinch it together, and I guess it won't be bad. Pretty good. You're fine. Just trying to keep me under control. I like that. I should have took some medicine before I come out here for my runny nose. I'm sorry. I'd rather wipe it with my shirt than have it running down my face. Sure you guys don't want to see that. So hopefully when I go to put them on, I can just pinch these together. They're kind of limpy, but that's the best I could do. So I'll probably order some of that. I saw it today on Amazon, so I'm gonna order it. The rolled raffia paper. I'm gonna order some off of Amazon. So I'm gonna use a piece of the fabric. Fabric. I'm back. Sorry. We're almost done, so hopefully we'll make it. I have a piece of fabric. I have this coffee stain fabric. I have this sheer brownish ribbon. And it does have wire in it, so that's why I didn't use my fabric scissors. And then I have this, I love this stuff. Me and Miss Shell was just talking about it the other night. I got this at Hobby Lobby though, because that's where I was at. Dollar Tree does have it, but it comes in like a cream color or taupe or something. But I think it was on sale for 40% off. It's $6.99. But it's 2.5 inches wide and 15 feet long. So that's quite a bit. But I'm gonna use some of this, and then they have it in this color, which I'm not sure what color it is, but it looks kind of grungy, and that goes along with the rustic look. It doesn't say what color it is on here. It's like a brown taupish color, and then they had one other color that was kind of a gray looking color. So this is just this doesn't have any wire in it. That's why I use these scissors. But that's so pretty. Yeah, that's why you're so good at it. I think I'm going to use this to tie it in the center, and I will dovetail the ends as well. hopefully I'll get this done before my phone dies. Well, I'm glad you started it back up. Yeah, it is. Everything's a gift from God, whether we think it's a good gift or a bad gift. I saw, so you did a different flapper, girl, because I saw the one you did last week. Is that the one you gave her? I loved it. So good. I'm just trying to hurry up and get these cut. We've been on here forever. It's almost 10:30. I am a slow crafter, so I apologize, everyone. I just like sitting out here enjoying what I'm doing, hanging out with you guys. There's the bow. It's kind of big. We'll see what it looks like when we get it on. If it needs to be trimmed down, I can always trim it down. So I'm just going to put this on my leg and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Because I'm just going to put a leaf up here. I'm just doing this for looks right now, because this paper was a good idea. If I would have put it on, I should have put it on like a piece of burlap or something to make it thick. And look, my glue gun is going to stick to it. So I'll just like heat it up and reactivate it and oh man, dumped my water out. Oh, that ain't bad. It's as wide as the, whatchamacallit. All right, y'all. I think we're done. I'm definitely going to probably change these leaves because they're too flimsy. But that center doesn't look bad, really. Thank you. And here's Aaron's, so you can tell me if it's smashed it or if it failed. So there's Aaron's. I love hers. And here's mine. I think I did it. Thank you, Miss Janet. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I love it. I don't even mind this center that I did. I think it looks pretty good. But I definitely want to change the leaves out. Thank you, Miss Janet. You enjoy yours as well. It is way past my bedtime, so I'm going to get my medicine and get in bed. Yeah, I got this one off of eBay, but I do have some darker, thicker ones that I've found at the Goodwills. So just keep looking. But I'll wait until after I get this the leaves redone, and I'm going to show it to Aaron on Monday. So so I'll hang it up in my craft space after that. But thank you so much, Miss Lynn. Thank you, everyone, for staying with me so long. I appreciate all of you. You guys have a great night. I will be back on Thursday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Michelle. I hope I feel better soon, too. I am feeling better. It's just my nose it keeps draining. So that's what's got me feeling bad right now. But you guys enjoy your evening, the rest of the evening. You have a great week. I will see you Thursday here at 7 Eastern Standard Time. And life's a garden, so go dig it. Bye-bye.